Praise the Lord again, global Christian friends. This is Bishop Young on the book of Revelation again, and we thank God and we give him all the honor, the glory, and the praise. And we've said that this book was for a particular people, and of course it is for the world if the world was converted and understood the importance and the significance of this great book of Revelation. As we said earlier, we look at the first extreme there in the 7th verse of chapter 1, and we're about to go off into another extreme, and that is extreme realities. And we have to understand about things of extreme realities. And to be certain and to be sure, we are about also to introduce another extreme reality. And that comes from verse 10. I was in the Spirit on the Lord's day, and I heard behind me a great voice. Now, that great voice, you will have to understand that you're not going to understand the significance of this voice until you understand the dimensions of its image. It's very, very, very important that you keep that in mind and understand that as we go through this great book. I heard a great voice, and let's just see a few things about voices and sounds and things of that sort. The great sound of nature is always in the key of E. The sounds of most machineries and appliances is in the key of B flat. Out there in deep space, there's low C. But then again, some of the flying winged insects, they also have the sound of C on the keyboard or on the note pattern. But to understand that sounds fit and follow substance. And here we have a great voice, a great voice. Now, speaking about that great voice, you're not going to understand it clearly until you understand the image that produces that great voice, that sound like a trumpet. And we're going to begin to pick this up at the 11th verse, where it says, I am Alpha and Omega, the first and the last. Now, if we consider this to be worlds, the first world and the last world, it's not difficult for those to understand. And he said, what thou seest, write in a book and send it unto the 7 churches which are in Asia, unto Ephesus, unto Smyrna, unto Pergamos, unto Thyatira, unto Sardis, unto Philadelphia, and unto Laodicea. Now, for those students of Revelation, there are some geographical knowledge that you would like to know, and we can give you, and you can find it almost in any commentary. But the church of Ephesus is 60 miles northeast of the Isle of Patmos, from where John wrote this epistle, and it is known as the Apostolic Church. And Ephesus corresponds to that which is apostolic in terms of those who are students of Revelation. Smyrna finds its counterpart in the martyr church of the 2nd and 3rd centuries. And there's much to say about Sardis or Smyrna, but we will continue on, and perhaps sometime later we will bring back a great deal of knowledge about that particular church. But it was there that Caesar's cult emerged, and it was there that Polycarp was martyred in 156 AD. Pergamos is known as the state church, and beginning with Constantine and continuing to the end, it was 15 miles from the Aegean coast and 55 miles from Smyrna. Now, there's much to find out about Smyrna, sitting on the cliff and things of that sort, 1,000 feet in elevation. But look at the church of Thyatira. Thyatira, the featured of the firmly established church. That is known as a state church. And this is basically for those who are students of Revelation. It began during Gregory the Great and continued to the end. Thyatira was the least important of the 7 churches and was about halfway between Pergamos and Sardis. Its important commercialism was commercial more than political. And we look at the Church of Philadelphia. It is known as the missionary church, beginning with the rise of modern missionary under William Carey. And we go on down, of course, it was completely destroyed by an earthquake in AD 17, but was rebuilt. And the last one, Laodicea, portrays the church of the last days, the apostate church. Now, we gave that information for those that are students of Revelation. Now we will begin to look into the dimensions of that great voice to come upon another great extreme reality. And we're going to look at these and call them extreme realities because we will better understand them. We will continue this at the next time. God bless you.